Hey everybody, I'm just gonna do a quick update real fast. I'm not gonna be on here long. I just wanted to talk to y'all about a couple things. I wanted to talk about Robert's court date today, which was canceled until the 22nd of December, which is next week. So I'm gonna just run a couple things by you guys, and yeah, I won't be on here long. So give me 1 second. Hey, Miss Carter. Hey, Precious. Okay. Basically, they canceled Robert's court date and they rescheduled it until December 22nd, which is next week. So that's Tuesday at 10 o'clock Central Time and 11 o'clock Eastern Time. And that's going to be for the status hearing. And Illinois is going to, for the federal case, Illinois is going to be scheduling their trial dates. Also, don't forget January 20th is the state case. So we got December 22nd, which is Illinois status hearing to pick the dates for their trial because New York trial is April 7th. And then you got January 20th, which is the state case, which will probably most likely be a status hearing. So it looks like every month Robert's going to have a court date from what I'm seeing because then February 17th at 11:30, that's the pretrial conference. So it looks like March looks like the only open date up until April, which will be when the trial starts in New York. So I wanted to bring y'all that, and I also wanted to let everybody know who um, who contacted me about the flyers. Your stuff has been sent out, guys. I have been doing a lot between working, children, family, and trying to prepare things and get stuff done for Robert. These sweatshirts, t-shirts, masks, and now we have fanny packs and trying to get these banners done for this upcoming rally in New York. And now we just picked another date for another rally, which will be days before the actual trial date. So we're going to do another one in April for everybody to be able to attend, especially if people are coming to the trial in New York. We're going to also have another rally right before the trial. So hopefully everybody that's going to be in New York can make it. And this is why we shout out to the other supporters behind the scenes. I didn't come up with this by myself. We all came up with this together. I think it's a smart idea, like I said, because for people that might be a potential jury. They might be standing outside one day and we marching up and down and next thing you know, they might be one of the people that gets called for the trial. So we never know. We got to get these flyers out. Shatree, to different people and important people, people that's interested in the case, people that might make a difference in the case, people that are wealthy individuals in the entertainment business, music business, the corporate world. These are the individuals who we are trying to touch. We're not trying to tell nobody that's, not concerned or somebody that's going to take the flyer and throw it on the ground or something like that. We don't need that type of energy whatsoever. So let's just try to stay positive. I know there's a lot of negative stuff going on YouTube every single day. Y'all, I can't deal with it. I refuse to deal with it. I don't know if you guys know, but a couple weeks ago, my character was defamed on these YouTube streets. Individuals, instead of for them standing up like grown people and being honest about what they saw that happened in Washington, people have lied on me. People have turned this into a defamation of character. Um, my focus has always been Robert Sylvester Kelly. I said that since day one. I guess people really thought that I was playing when I stated these things, but I was not. With that being said, I'm not just going to let nobody walk around and, defame my character. That's never going to happen. So I have to do what I have to do and take care of this. Um, Unfortunately, the legal way, but that's what I have to do. I wish people would have just been honest because for those people who were in Washington who felt like they didn't want to answer their phone, to be honest, who felt like, oh, I ain't getting in that and all that stuff. Well, now when they start seeing they got court dates coming to them, then they'll understand why I asked them nicely, you were there, can you come out and be honest about what happened? Because you see people defaming my character. You see people lying on me saying I set people up, I scammed people for money, but nobody bought receipts. But I bought mines. And the receipts that I posted last week of the cash apps that I received from those two individuals. The one other individual who cash app I posted, she told me that she didn't have any problems with the $20 that she sent me. She said it was for me because of the work that I had been doing for Robert. So the other individuals, they chose to run around YouTube and talk about, what they gave and oh, I gave her a cash app for the rally. So that's why I had to put their cash apps up last week. Like I said, I didn't want to involve everybody, but when you were there and you seen what was taking place, all you had to do is be honest. They couldn't do that. They running around in these different chats and not answering my phone calls, not answering my text messages, but these people were calling me every day. These people were texting my phone every day. I have all that proof. So I told people from the beginning, like I said, I've been in this fight for Robert. It was never to bash people, to spread false narratives, to be caught up in drama. None of that. If I see somebody that's really supporting him and that's really willing to fight and support Robert, then I'm down with those type of people. But people who is just really in these YouTube streets to cause drama, chaos. They don't show up to nothing. They're not coming up with no ideas to help this man. They just strictly sit on YouTube all day, every day, and cause drama. Talk about people in all the chats every day. They sit on these different channels. That's nothing but drama, drama, drama. How can you say you for Robert Sylvester Kelly? I mean, we talking about grown women and men over the ages of 40, 50, got grandchildren, but sit on these channels every day and being messy. And then they try to say they don't, they want peace, but it's a lie. People have sent me messages, people have sent me screenshots, and these grown individuals are engaging in drama, um, defaming people characters, lying. And like I said, I have been nothing but good to people on these YouTube streets. So I find it very disrespectful. But at the same token, I have to do what I gotta do. So I gave these people chances to come forward because they know they was there. So I'm not gonna say any names. Those individuals know who they are, who were in Washington. And what made me feel really upset about the situation was not everybody, but one of these individuals. Now, when you go back and forth to rallies, nobody said that they were going to pay your way of your hotel stay or where you possibly stay at, while you're going to the rally. But I was nice enough that that Airbnb cost $420. Let me repeat that for the people in the bushes who's just listening. $420. That's what the Airbnb was. Nice place. 2 bedroom, living room, dining room, full kitchen, 2 full bathrooms, washing machine, dryer, bar, a whole fitness room, a parking garage, all that. 3 flat screen TVs. Okay? So when you go back and forth to another city and state, you're not going to pay $50 nowhere to stay nowhere, especially not in no state for 2 days for $50. So before you try to talk about somebody or before you know you don't want to come forward knowing that you see people defaming my character, knowing you was there in Washington, knowing you seen and heard everything, but you don't want to come forward. But nobody's not talking about these individuals who I blessed. You have running water, food in your mouth. I never told everybody I'm going to provide all this food every day for you while you come out there. No, I did not. I said that if a lot of people came like they were supposed to, then yeah, if we was marching and stuff, I would have made sure we had the cases of water. I would have made sure we had lunch, is what I said. Lunch bags. I never said I was feeding people full course dinners, and that's what I did. Fed people full course. I never said I was doing that. I said lunch. And if anybody don't believe me, go back and watch my lives. And you'll hear exactly what type of food I said we would feed people. Never said anything about a full course dinner. I said lunch bags, water, juices while we were marching. If people got a little hungry or wanted a snack. So when you come out to a whole nother state and you're getting fed full course meals, you're only paying $50 to have somewhere to stay at for 2 days. I was more than being nice. Nobody's going to do that. And if you went and got your own hotel, you were going to pay at least 200 and something dollars and up. And that's for one day. That ain't two. That's one day. One day. Soon as you check in, that's over 200 some dollars plus tax. That's just the check in. So it's funny how they want to talk about these cash apps and all that, but no cash apps amounted to that $420 Airbnb. So it's no need for me to talk about the flyers I paid for. It's no need for me to go talk about the Times Up Me Too cards I got laminated. There's no reason for me to talk about nothing else, food, none of that. Because alone the Airbnb costs $420. And again, no rallies that you ever go to. Think about back in the day, Martin Luther King, all these different organizations that had walks and rallies and conventions. Nobody paid for you to have somewhere to sleep. Nobody paid for you to have um, the t-shirts and all that. You supposed to get all that stuff. But I was nice enough to handle the t-shirt part for everybody. I was nice enough to have the location set up for everybody. I was nice enough that all you had to do was get off the plane and get a ride to the location and you was there. But I also provided rides for people. So again, I find it very disrespectful. But like I said, I'm not going back and forth with nobody. Um, I've reached out to these individuals. They know who they are because they're probably sitting in my bushes 9 times out of 10. So when you start hearing legal stuff come up, don't say that I didn't warn you. Don't say that I didn't ask you. And if you one of these people that's in the chats being messy and disrespecting my character, defaming my character, you better tread lightly. Because if you don't have no facts, don't sit up here listening to these bloggers and stuff because you're going to make a fool out of yourself. You're going to make a fool out of yourself. See, people think that they could come on YouTube and what they call it, doxing people or whatever that stuff they do. I don't know because I never was on YouTube for that. I wasn't on YouTube to hurry up and make thousands of dollars to get monetized. No, I always told everybody that. And if I ever get monetized, it's going to be to strictly bring the information about the case and for supporters to be able to have a place to come to talk about the case. I never said that I was coming on here to hurry up and get 1,000 subscribers so I can hurry up and make money. No, because I have 3 jobs. I have an income. I also have to take care of my children and my family. So when I come on YouTube and I share information that I find out about the case or um, sit back and put little things together to try to figure things out when I'm going to purchase these books to read and bring them to YouTube and people donate to my channel, thank you. But everybody knows I didn't have a actual Cash App until this October. That's when I start putting out a Cash App. First, it was a PayPal I put out first. Then I put out the Cash App because people were asking, "Hey, I want to donate to your channel." I said, "Hey, I don't have a Cash App, so that's why I created one and put one on my channel." But before I put a Cash App out, I only was putting Bruce Cash App in my channel, on in my chat, on my screen. Bruce's Cash App for months, for months, and it's just kind of funny to me how all these different people who had something to say, that all these different bloggers, they had Cash Apps over a year. Over a year. Half of them is monetized, and I was paying for memberships for these people channels. So I was supporting these people. Bloggers never supported me except for one blogger, and she know who she is. I don't have to bring her name up. But I have supported people channels by being a member of your channel, more than one channel. Both of my channels. I was members of people channels. I was paying for super chats on people channels. I was sending money through PayPal on people channels. Nobody never sent that to me. Just the supporters did. But no bloggers. I still didn't complain. But now I see a lot of this is about a green piece of paper. And a green piece of paper can turn you into a hater. I never thought that people would really cause all this drama and fake narratives all over a dollar bill with a slave master on it. I never thought it would get down to this point. And this is why I said it has really passed R. Kelly now. People think it's a joke. They sit back, they laughing about things that don't have nothing to do with the case. And if you are a blogger that's talking about other things, okay, do that. But a lot of people came on YouTube and claimed they were R. Kelly supporters and that their channel was based on R. Kelly and the case. So it's just confusing now how a lot of people left from talking about the case, how a lot of people don't even talk about the court dates. I think only me and like one other channel talks about the court dates. I think like me and two other channels are only ones talking about the case. I don't get it. It's a lot of things still going on with this case. It's not nothing where I heard somebody say, "Oh, it's nothing to talk about no more." Yes, it is. This man go to trial April. He goes to trial in April. So to say that it's nothing to talk about, how? It's more than enough to talk about to debunk the lies, because you have some people out here who still are confused. Exactly, Precious. It was very expensive, but I just wanted the supporters to be comfortable. I didn't want them, to come into a different state. They don't know about the state like that, apparently, because they wouldn't have asked, "Hey, I want to stay with you." They would have went and got their own hotel, like other supporters did, but they didn't do that. So I'm not going to tell a person, "Oh, if you don't go get your own hotel, you can't stay with me." No, I said, "You know what? That's fine. You can stay with me." And that's just what I let happen. But for people to try to, switch up on me after what I did for them, it hurts. That's the part, excuse me, that's the part that hurts, guys. And I just want people to watch out, because all these screen names on YouTube, people making up pages, acting like they different people, and it's actual bloggers. We have proof. I'm not going to say too much of the legal route that I went, but people will see in a few. A lot of things will be coming out because, like I said, I don't play about my name being defamed. I will pay all the money in the world to expose any individual who is defaming my character. Okay? And thanks a lot to those supporters that reached out to me and that said that they're willing to put up money for me to get the proper legal services that I needed. I appreciate you guys, because you guys know that I didn't do nothing to what these people were out here saying. And all this started over one person's live that I was invited to come to the live. And when I spoke, what I spoke at the live, everybody, oh, yes, that is so true. Oh, I totally agree and all this. But after the live, people went to other people's channels and made it seem like, I started all this stuff. I disrespected people. And, some people didn't want to stand up and say what they said to me. But that's fine too, because I'm going to stand on whatever I say. I'm not going to take that back. It's not my fault that some individuals didn't get up there and say what, they were saying to me, but some people did. And the people that did still um, speak up, I totally appreciate you guys. You just don't understand. I never went through nothing like this in my life. Um, Even my children have YouTubes, and nobody even knows that. My teenage children, I never seen them. And when they see me sitting back and upset, I have people that love me. I have a family that loves me. And that's what people need to understand on these YouTube streets. You can't go out here hurting someone's family on YouTube and then think you're untouchable. Do you really think that people's family is just going to allow you to discredit, disrespect, defame their family? Do you really think that's going to fly? Or you really thought that you can just come on YouTube and be like the big bad wolf and think you can just defame people, talk about people's families in the chat, and think that you can't be found to put legal services on you? So I want to tell everybody, please, when you in these chats, when you're on different people platforms, be mindful that you are being watched at all times. You're being watched. So if you think that you're going to be in somebody else's chat on their platform and just talking about people and gee gaga, and you think that you're not seen, you're crazy. You are being watched every day. So I think people don't understand that part. And this is why I think they sit on other people's channels and discredit people because they think a person can't see them, or just like the individuals who I reached out to about all this stuff that's going on. I think that they don't know that people see you on YouTube. So I'm reaching out to you for you to come forth and be honest, because you were the same person that was sleeping in the same Airbnb that I was in. You also was around when certain things were said and happened. So instead, you choose to not answer the phone for me no more. People have put me on the block list, and that's fine. That is perfectly fine. But this is where you messed up at. People can see you on YouTube, see you in the chats every day. So it's not no excuse that you wasn't available. It's not no excuse that you were doing something you didn't see the call. It's none of that. So I have to do what I have to do. I can't spare nobody because you knew the truth and you wanted to side with what you want to side with, and that's what I don't understand. People say they here for Robert Sylvester Kelly. You see how people have lied on him. You see how people have set this man up, made up narratives, and the people on YouTube are doing the same exact thing. They're also allowing the same exact thing. How you going to say that you're fighting for a cause, right? But then you're doing the same thing on YouTube of what they did to Robert. You're doing it. And when you're putting yourself on YouTube in these chats and you're ganging up on people and you got 9, 10, now that's a whole different story now, because now you're involving other individuals to harass and threaten and defame this person. So now it's not one person, it's 4 people, 5 people, 8 people, 9 people. So you're putting people's lives at danger as well, because you don't know who's sitting behind these screen names. You don't know what that person is capable of doing. You never seen or talked to the person or heard the person's voice. All you doing is seeing all these different screen names on YouTube. And let me make it clear again, anybody can be found. So if you think you can't be found because you have a YouTube name, then you should go back and look at all these new different cases that these detectives and these um, different agents, how they breaking through these cases and how they looking up emails and they looking up Gmails and they looking through your iClouds, and pay attention to that because you can be found. I don't have to go look for people talking about me. The information's already came to me already. It already came to me. I didn't see one grown person say, hey, don't say that, or hey, let's don't do that. Let's talk about something else, or let's skip the subject. No, I see all these grown people engaging, people calling me out of my name, calling me BITCHs, and they would mess me up and all. I don't know these people. So again, you putting people's life in danger because you want to laugh or because people think it's funny. But again, I'm out here fighting for Robert Sylvester Kelly. It's not a game. It's not a joke. I'm going from city to city, state to state. And like I said, most of these people are not doing nothing. They're not involving themselves with nothing. They're just sitting on YouTube every day and causing chaos. I pray and hope that some of these people might show up at a court date so I can talk to them face to face, because that's how I roll. I'm a grown woman. You have a problem with me, we're going to deal with it and confront the situation face to face. I don't do all that. We're going to keep arguing on YouTube every 5 seconds, every other day, and next week. No. I see you face to face. We're going to deal with the situation and then we're going to dead it. And we're going to dead it. But when I see grown women the age of my mother on here acting a fool, it tells me a lot. Apple Candy, I hope not. I'm trying to, keep my platform as positive as possible. Like I told you guys, when I get information or information that can help generational wealth, like Traderia with the Forex trading, we still have that going on. And congratulations to them individuals who have signed up, new members, and who's behind the scenes learning how to trade, and who's in their back office every day learning and learning. I'm trying to keep my both of my platforms as positive as possible. I never thought that I would be a victim. I never thought that I would be a victim. Never. But like I said, I don't care about people roasting people and all that. I don't care about that. People gonna talk about you all your life. But when people start to threat, when people defame your character, first of all, when you have businesses and people on YouTube that's your customers, and you have people out here saying you scammer, you set up people, that's defaming your character. That is stopping your income flow, which now is causing your money to slow up because of these false narratives. It ain't allegations because these people know it's not true. So they're doing it to defame your character for cash apps, for subscribers. And it's real. People are really on YouTube snatching up subscribers, trying to get people not to, support your channel. So they make up something about you so the subscribers can go over there. It's not even healthy. It looks crazy. And if you saying you fighting for this man who has been doing nothing but respecting individuals, respect is due to a dog. How you gonna be on YouTube disrespecting women, men, whoever comes that you want to talk about? You disrespecting all these humans, but then you're fighting for a man who wouldn't even disrespect a dog. Make it make sense. Apple Candy, I really think, like I said, is for subscribers. It's for like people are taking people moderators. People are taking people's. I talked to a great content creator the other day, and I always loved her channel, and people don't even know I deal with this person behind the scenes. One of her cases that she had was relevant to one of my associates' family members. I don't know if you guys ever heard of her, SP News. She's been out for a while now, but she does her commentary on like missing children. Um, um, she did the whole case on Cupcake, the little girl who died in Birmingham. But she told me a lot. Like she had to block people at her channel because people were actually coming in stealing her moderators, stealing her subscribers, taking people away that support her channel. Like everybody can go to whatever channel they want to, but when you try to do this for malicious reasons, you don't just go up in nobody's channel and try to take their supporters and all. They can come and support you if they want to, but you don't go lying on these different bloggers and defaming their character for subscribers. And like I said, most of these people won't even show up to Robert's court dates. And y'all know me. I'm going to look around and see if I see people. And I'm telling y'all, they're not. They're going to continue to stay on YouTube and cause chaos. Because like my mom always told me, you can't argue with a person by themselves. So if you're feeding in, okay, the person's going to feed in too. But if you're not feeding in, how is it an argument? It takes two to argue. Straight up. There's no other way around that. Hello, Sabrina. So I just want to, you know, let you guys know that for those of you that just coming in, Robert Court date got canceled today due to the inclement weather. A lot of different states are supposed to get 10 to 14 inches. So they just canceled it until next week, Tuesday, December 22nd at 10 o'clock Central Time and 11 o'clock Eastern Time. So it's going to be a status hearing to start preparing for Illinois trial dates. So I'm praying that they don't do it until after April because New York trial is in April 7th. So I'm hoping they don't do it. They don't put Illinois trial dates in March because that's going to be a lot for people with the traveling back and forth, trying to get here, trying to get there. And then Robert also has a court date January 20th, and then he has a court date February 17th. That's what I thought, Miss Carter. But I really think some people just seen a lot of the support that was over here in the R. Kelly sector, and I think that's why a lot of people came over here. But they just used it to, for personal gain. But they're not really interested in the long way. Going back and forth to the court dates, participating in rallies, trying to throw different events to help this man get vindicated and bring awareness. No, people strictly came. I'm starting to see that. It was just for the money and just to, you know, keep moving up far as this monetize stuff people talking about. Like I said, I didn't come to YouTube for that. And if my platform does get monetized, it's going to strictly be to help people and to bring awareness and to bring generational wealth to my platform. That's going to be it, and that's going to be all. I would never make my platform a drama infested platform. I refuse because I don't do that in my real life. Yes, precious. I agree. And if you just out here just trying to hurt people, and it's one woman, like I said, I won't say her name, but she had to check herself into a mental hospital. A lot of you know her. She was inside of different bloggers' channels. different chats. But this YouTube stuff and certain bloggers, they pushed her so hard to the edge. Her family had to check her into a mental institution. And these people, they don't care about this woman. They ain't reach out to ask, well, where's she been? I haven't seen her. Because they don't care. Because a lot of people are the reasons why this woman is in a mental institution. And now her family is doing what they have to do to come at those people who put their family in that mental institution. They drove her that crazy that she had to go into a mental institution. I don't want that behind my name. That's not how I want to leave nobody far as helping people or far as how people know me. Oh, that's the woman who put people in mental hospitals and hurt people's feelings. And no, I never want to be labeled as that person. Period. And even with this fight for Robert Sylvester Kelly, this movement can become bigger because you have a lot of individuals who are not superstars like Robert, who's not wealthy as Robert, and they're going through the same thing Robert's going through. But the difference is they don't have celebrity friends, they don't have celebrity money, they don't have celebrity status, and they need help. And they need help. So I thought this movement was really going to be a movement to help all Americans. Just like it says on the masks that we wear and the little the cards that I got printed up. Protect our rights. Okay, this is a we thing. It's not no I thing, him thing, she thing. It's a we thing. It's a we thing. So when people start to realize that, it would be a better whole situation as well. Also, to those who have bought raffle tickets for the Christmas rally, for the Christmas raffle, tomorrow will be the last day to purchase your raffle tickets, and I will be revealing the 5 winners. So tomorrow is the last day to purchase your Christmas raffle tickets. Also, if you want to participate in the Secret Santa Pollyanna, please contact me, guys, and let me know if you're signing up to be a part of the Secret Santa Pollyanna so that I can make sure everybody has their secret person. You will be the Secret Santa to that person, and somebody will be a Secret Santa to you. You will not know who your person is. Who the person won't know who their Secret Santa is, and you won't know who your Secret Santa is until it's time for everybody to exchange their gifts. Then you'll know once the person, sends out your gift or your card or whatever the case may be. So it's all about giving. For all of those who reached out to me and told me that they wanted their names inside of Robert cards, all the cards are sent out to Robert. Thank you very much for reaching out to me and stating that you wanted your name in the cards. Once he get the cards, I know he's going to be very excited. They're very nice cards. I sent almost 19 of them. I also put different pictures in there of his different concerts, his children, his siblings, and there was another picture of him and his mother that I also printed out that I sent. So thank you to all the supporters who participated in the Christmas cards for Robert. All of them are out. Let me make sure I said everything. And to those individuals who, again, reached out to me for their flyers to start getting on the road, passing flyers out in your state or city. If you can't make it to the rallies, you should be getting your flyers very soon. All of the flyers are out for those people names that I had. If you're still interested in receiving flyers to pass out in your state or city, or maybe someone around you that might be interested in knowing what's going on with the case and want to read up on it, please contact me as soon as possible. Because with the Christmas holiday, we have to remember a lot of mail and stuff is going to be backed up on top of the pandemic. And tomorrow I'm trying to do a live because the vaccines are here. They are floating around in different states and cities already. And Essential workers are the first ones who will be receiving the vaccines, like city jobs, nurses, doctors, school teachers, anybody who, like I said, essential jobs who work at like supermarkets, banks. They will be the first people receive to receive the um. Sorry, y'all, I just got thrown off. Who will receive the vaccines? So I will be talking about that tomorrow, and we will be talking about the different side effects of the vaccines and what do everybody think and stuff like that. So again, today is my daughter's birthday, so thank you to everybody who sent my daughter stuff for her birthday. Thank you to everybody who called with birthday wishes. Thank you everybody for the cards. She really, really appreciated it. And now I have to hurry up and maneuver around because it's snowing in where I am. So thank you guys for checking in. I will talk to you guys later. Apple Candy, I am. And some people on YouTube are very, very, very respectful and they're kind hearted people. So maybe sometimes if you haven't subscribed to my channel, maybe you should subscribe. I bring a lot of different stuff to my channel. Um, and we're like a family over here. And with the pandemic going on and a lot of different things in the world, we try to keep each other uplifted over here, happy, and despite what you might be going through, or despite if you're working and your hours shortened, or despite if your kid is home every day because now they got to do homeschool. So we're like a little family over here again that try to keep each other uplifted and give good advice and try to give resources on different things to help families out and women as well. And I also speak about keeping your immune system strong. I sell sea moss and I also talk about a lot of different herbs and stuff that you should put inside your body with this pandemic going on to keep the mucus out of your system because that's where the virus comes from, mucus. And mucus comes from what we eat. So also I will be bringing my mental health lives back because I see a lot of mental health behavior on these YouTube streets. I see a lot of mental health behavior. So if you haven't already subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Exactly, Miss Carter. Hey, T Lynn. Um, so also if you have already purchased your Christmas raffle, please make sure you contact me if I haven't gave you your receipt and your ticket number. On everybody's ticket number, you have your numbers at the top of your receipt, and that is your raffle number. So I want to make sure everybody has that. So, like I said, I'm going to go deal with the children. Today is my daughter's birthday, but just reach out to me if I can't get in touch with you right away. I will be getting in touch with everybody by this evening to make sure everybody has their receipts with their raffle ticket number. Perfect, T-Len. I knew you didn't, so that's why I also spoke of that. Oh, thank you, Real Diamond. Welcome to the channel. So again, everybody, please stay focused. Always remember, love God. Like I say, pray. I don't care if you're in the grocery store, if you're in the bathroom, if you're at work, sit in your office, if you're outside, taking a walk down the street. Pray, pray, pray. We're still going to stay focused on Robert Sylvester Kelly and the vindication of Robert Sylvester Kelly. And also, we're going to stay focused on anybody who might be going through some type of hardship with this pandemic. None of us was prepared for this COVID-19. A lot of family members have died. I lost two aunts with this pandemic. One last March when it first started, and everybody knows I just lost my other aunt right after the Washington rally. So I try to stay strong, keep it pushing, and with the holidays coming up, my grandmother died on Christmas Eve, and we buried my grandma on New Year's Eve. So it's always hard for my mother around this time with losing her mother. and with it being the holidays. But I still try to stay strong because God doesn't give us too much that we can't bear. And I also believe sometimes it's a test. It's a test. And you also might be going through things because God is getting you ready for the best time of your life. So stay strong, everybody. I love you all. Thank you, Real Diamond. I love you all. Please stay away from the drama, everybody. And if you in the bushes, come on out the bushes and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys hit that like button. And don't forget, live, love, and laugh. See you later.